Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into this tier list, well, not quiz, but tier list, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for the support. We just hit over 100 subscribers. It's awesome. It's really cool. I'm waiting for the community tab to pop up finally, and I will be doing a bunch of polls, and you guys will be included in some of my videos and some stuff that I'm going to be doing. I got a couple ideas. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this tier list ranking. I'm going to be doing a couple of them. I think one will come out today and one will come out tomorrow. If you could hit that subscribe button, again, it helps out so much. And also hit that thumbs up button. It helps out. It helps the algorithm, tells YouTube basically push this out, so it just helps so much. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, and with who and where you thought these people should have won, these fighters. Again, just let me know. Let's jump right into this tier list. First, of course, we got Dustin Poirier. The tier rankings are elite, very good, good, meh, LOL, and who. I put who there because there's a couple of them that I can't think of who they are. And, of course, we'll get to it when that happens, at least when that comes up. Either way, let's jump into it. First, we got Dustin Poirier, and, Dustin Poirier is very good. I can't put Dustin Poirier in elite because every time he gets to the tippy top, he doesn't win the big one, even if he looks good. But Dustin Poirier, of course, is so good. I'm not for sure if we'll ever see him win the belt, but if a striker ever gets the belt and Oliveira doesn't, then Dustin Poirier has a very good chance of winning the title. And it would be kind of be good. I would feel like we won, because he's like a guy's guy fighter. He's like that guy. He's like Mike Tomlin for football coaches. He's like the guy's guy, the player's guy, player's coach. Yeah. Either way, doesn't really make a lot of sense, but yeah. Rafael Foseev. I think Rafael Foseev is good. I'm not putting him in very good or elite just because he just had his hardest test. Brad Riddell is good, and he finished him, which is so impressive. But we've also only seen him fight like RDA. That's his biggest fight to name. And I do think he was winning 3-1, 3 rounds to 1. I think he lost that 4th round. But he came out in the 5th round and he finished him, knocked him out. So again, very impressive. He's a very good fighter. I'm not saying that he's below Dustin. We just haven't seen enough to say that he's on the same level as Dustin Poirier. I think it'd be kind of crazy to think anyways. Now this guy, I'm not really for sure who he is. I can't think of his name. This is Leonardo Santos. And Leonardo Santos is good. He's definitely not as good as Foseev. But Leonardo Santos, before the Grant Dawson and the Clay Guida fight, he hadn't lost a fight in so long. He looked good. And again, he's 42 years old. So before that, he definitely was good. And then we got Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson is very good. I understand people aren't going to really probably like that because Tony Ferguson's fallen on hard times. But you got to think that before this Michael Chandler fight, Tony Ferguson, he lost to Gaethje, he lost to Oliveira, he lost to, who's the other guy? Beneil Dariush, and then he lost to Michael Chandler. And the Michael Chandler fight, he was winning. I think he knocked Chandler down twice, or at least knocked him down once, and he hurt him a bunch of times in that first round. Either way, Tony Ferguson is so good. And if anything, that's where he will be. It's a shame that we never got to see him with Khabib because I think that would have been an incredible fight. Get this fucking thing off my screen. But yeah, Tony Ferguson, he's very good. Conor McGregor, you take the 2 fights from Dustin away. Conor McGregor is very good. He's on the same level. I can't say he's elite because he's lost that step. He's lost what motivated him to get there in the first place. And there's another Conor McGregor in this for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. Conor's good. When Conor's flat-footed, he's not good. When he's just in his boxing stance, it's a different Conor. And that's never been Conor's forte. RDA is good. I would probably say he's better than Leonardo Santos, obviously. But I just don't think he's very, very, very good or elite. I do think at one time he was very good. I don't think he was ever elite, but he definitely was very good. And now he's good. But he's also 38 years old. So it is what it is. And I think this is a Zatman. He finished Karma Worthy. And he fought, what's his name? Terrence McKinney knocked him out in like 7 seconds or 9 seconds, something like that. Oh, Matt Frevola. He fought Matt Frevola. And this guy is good. I can't put him any further because we haven't seen him fight a whole ton, but I'm pretty sure that's who this guy is, and he's good. He's good. Again, we need to see him fight more for him to ever be leveled up any more than that. He just hasn't fought much. And then Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee is also good. He just, he's very inconsistent. But Kevin Lee is good. He needs some more time to grow. I think he's only 30 years old, which is unbelievable. So don't count that guy up. Beneil Dariush is very good. I think he's, 22-3? Something unbelievable like that. He's so good, and I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves. I think he's like 7 or 8 fights in a row he's won. Maybe, you know what? I think he's lost 4 fights. I think he's 22-4, 21-4, something like that. Unbelievable. He's so good. He is so good and doesn't get the respect. Armin Sayukin is very good. Armin Sayukin, his fight with Matez Gamrat, I thought Sayukin won. I thought he did enough in that fight. I think towards the end of the 4th and the 5th is when he started to kind of taper off a little bit. But I thought he won 3-2. But yeah, again, he's very good and he's very young. Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is elite. Charles Oliveira has a victory over Dustin Poirier, Tony Ferguson. Kevin Lee. It's pretty. Justin Gaethje's on here. It's pretty unbelievable. To think that he was 10-8 at one time, and now he's like 11 or 12-0 since then. It's pretty unbelievable. Charles Oliveira is unbelievable. Justin Gaethje is very good. He falls short on the title fights. Khabib he had his moments with. Charles he had his moments with. I don't think Justin Gaethje expected Charles Oliveira to come out as strong as he did, and I don't think he expected his power, which is something I talked about when I made my prediction for that fight. Justin Gaethje, very, very good. Gregor Gillespie. Gregor Gillespie is good. Gregor Gillespie just doesn't fight ever. So he's good, but he's not getting any younger, and he's not fighting. So, yeah. Dan Hooker is unfortunately meh. I like Dan Hooker a lot, but he's ran into some really, really tough times. And I just don't think he's the same fighter as he was when he won, I think, 7 in a row with all finishes. Maybe a little bit less than that, but he was very good. And he had an epic battle with Dustin Poirier. He's got to think took his chin a little bit away, and that's why he's been finished. So, yeah. And then I think this is we just seen him win a striking match. He's good. I can't remember because he called out Cowboy after the fight. I'm pretty sure, but I can't think of his name. But he's known for his grappling. Yeah, he's good. And then this guy is the guy that... Oh, no, this is the guy that he beat. Yeah, this is the guy that he beat. He outstruck the first and third. And this guy is also good. He's good. His striking is incredible, yeah. Now, I guess... Oh, okay. I see. So this Conor McGregor was elite. He was unbelievable. What he did to Eddie Alvarez, what he did to Jose Aldo, Chad Mendez, all those guys. He was elite at that time. This Tony Ferguson as well was also elite. Tony Ferguson in this time when he beat Edson Barboza, Kevin Lee, all these guys, he was so good. He was so feared. And it was because of that relentless pace, that relentless cardio, the relentless output, all those things. He was so dang good. And then Islam Makhachev is very good. And he actually beat Arman Sayukian, so he's above him. Arman Sayukian, they're talking about him fighting Charles Oliveira. I think Charles Oliveira actually wants it now that people keep calling him out on it. And yeah, I mean, Islam Makhachev is very good. I think his striking's a little bit not good. Or it's not flashy, it's not really smooth, but he doesn't really need it to be. He's just kind of using it to set up certain things. So Islam Makhachev is very good. I'm wondering if they're going to give him the title fight because I think that fight would be amazing. Amazing. And then this is Carlos Fiera. Carlos Fiera is good. He is good. I know he's lost a couple, but I had him beating Gamrot. He hurt his rib in the fight, and that's how he lost. But I had him winning that fight. So, but he is good. Michael Chandler, I mean, come on. Michael Chandler's elite. It's just the way it is. Michael Chandler is elite. Michael Chandler, he's beat Tony Ferguson, lost to Justin Gaethje. I understand that Gaethje's been very good. Chandler has had, I think, 4 or 5 fights in the UFC, and they've all been bangers. And he's a former, I think, 2-time Bellator champion. Michael Chandler is elite. Sorry, but not sorry. Drew Dober is good. I don't think you can put him anywhere other than he's good because he has a rough submission defense game. It's not that good, but his chin's unbelievable. Like Terrence McKinney lit him up like a Christmas tree. And he folded for a little while and then came back and won the fight. So, yeah, Drew Dober is good. Thiago Moises is also good. I don't think he's anything special. Did get a big win against Christos Yagos. But, yeah, he's good, but I don't think he's anything more than that. Brad Riddell is meh. I mean, even if you take the Rafael Foseev fight, I mean, he's always been a little overhyped to me. Not that he's bad, nothing like that. Same as Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker's good. I just don't think they'll ever get better than that. They're going to have some really fun fights, especially if it's striker versus striker. He's going to have fun fights. Now, this Conor McGregor is meh. Because this Conor McGregor isn't the devoted. This Conor McGregor isn't, this is my everything, I have to have this, train my ass off, get my stance, get my movement down. This is just, I'm going to plow forward, I'm going to throw hands with you, and may the best man win. And that's just not a good strategy. It's just not. And then you got Gamrot. Gamrot's good. Oops, that's not Gamrot. Gamrot is good. Yeah, Gamrot is very good. Because in the end, he beat him. Yeah, I didn't have him winning that fight. I do think he's a little bit overhyped. Actually, I'm going to move him down to good. I think he's good. I don't think he's very good. I think, Saryukin was really able to have his way early in that fight until he started getting a little bit tired. But I'm just not as high on Gamrot as everybody else is. I haven't seen enough to be like, okay, that guy's really good. Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett is good. The problem that I have watching his fights is that he gets hurt and dropped in almost every single one of them. At least in his UFC ones. He's had this issue where he thinks, his chin's up in the air and he fights like this. So it's just so weird to me how he can fight like that. And his ground game's obviously unbelievable, and that's how he's been winning. He won his first one by knockout, but either way. And then this is Tersimov, something like that. This guy is meh. He's not bad. He's not incredible. He's not great. but he's mad. So only a few fighters make it in elite. I don't think this is the Vargas. I can't think of who this guy is. Let me know down in the comment section who it is. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. And there you go. Thank you.